Good evening, viewers. We are with Mr. Ravi Raghavan, Managing Director, BFW. It is our honor and privilege to have short talks on BFW's latest initiative. Ravi sir, what is the latest, the machines which you have been displaying here in the MTEX?
We are actually showcasing what we call as intelligent machines under a program which we call as a smart factory program. These are machines which are biomimicked. That means they start every feature of a human being, which is supposed to be the most intelligent machine, is the guiding principle for us to make the machines. For example, uh, the backbone, this skeleton is a very important part of our body, and the stronger the skeleton, the better the body. So our machine skeleton are the structure. We have devised a innovative composition which we have taken IP for, which enhances the uh, damping properties of the machine, and these are all made out of the waste from foundry, right? So we are one way are green, but at the same time it helps technically for us to improve the quality of the machine. Similarly, our brain, right? So the CNC is part of the brain. It's like a brain of a machine, but it has to be nourished, right? Now it works with the eyes, so we have cameras, sensors in our machines, right? It has to listen to certain noises and vibrations which our ears do, so we have put in certain sensors for sound, vibration, etc., which enhances the performance of the machine. So this biomimicking has helped us a lot in improving the machines. A few years ago we started building machines in a form of a platform like the automobile does, right? So that program has helped us a lot in making these intelligent machines, because then they come in a modular format. The latest that we are launching are two types of machines. One on the subtractor is the 5-axis machines, a complete series of 5-axis machines. These are multi-purpose machines capable for automation and very, very intelligent machines. The second is on the additives table. These are additive machines, and one of our premium product is a hybrid machine which has both subtractive and additive together. So each of the machines, if we see, are all technologically very different and innovative products that we have launched in this IMTEX, which we believe is the future going forward.
BFW is in a 60th year, the legacy of excellence in the machine tool segment. How was this journey, and today, uh, what is the position of BFW in the machine tool segment as per se?
We have had a very memorable 60 years, and it's thanks to all the employees who during these 60 years have contributed to make a very stable company. It's very easy to say 60 years, but for an engineering company, technology based company, to remain for 60 years and progress every year is not so easy. And this all has happened because the uh, perseverance of the people, the strong team that was there to develop innovative products year on year, so that we get back the customers. And our tagline is now enabling progress. And now we build a culture that unless the customer gains, unless our stakeholders gain, our supplier gains, we are not going to grow. So we want all of them to grow so that we grow along with them. And that purpose, bigger purpose for us, has helped us becoming stronger. This has, I think this probably was a trailer, the 60 years. What we did in 60 years, we want to achieve in the next 6 years, and a whole lot of, I would say, culture that's important for what we are today. Anything can happen only if you have a very strong value system and culture, and that's what I think we are all very proud of as BFWites, for the strong culture of the organization. There's a lot of intrinsic value in this company, and that is evident from the way it has been able to sustain itself for 60 years and grow in the market.
So, what are the emerging trends do you observe currently, and how BFW is in line with those emerging trends?
One of the things is the technical features. So, what's happening there? People want faster, agile machines, which are at the same time very precise and accurate machines. So, that's a technical feature that's going to improve year on year, and the demand is going to go year on year. Machines are becoming complex and bigger. The multi-purpose machines. How can I make many operations together? How can I use the same machine for many purposes? Right? So that's another big trend that's going to happen. And when the skill shortages happen, these are going to be very, very important. The third is we are going to have shortage of skill manpower as we go along. This is going to be a reality in every industry. So we have to make machines which are smarter. We have to make machines which are automated. Automation is not going to take away jobs. Actually, it's going to be reverse. We will be using automation to fill the gaps of the people and the skills that's available. So that can only happen if the machines are ready for accepting automation. Machines are intelligent to make use of the automation. Otherwise, automation will just be a system which will not give value. It will be a sunk cost. So machines have to be intelligent. What? But the last point which I'd like to emphasize is people are getting aware of green sustainability, and that's going to be a new trend in India, where everybody will look at what is the carbon footprint of any company or the footprint of any machine. What's it going to contribute to the saving of the carbon footprint?
Lastly, Ravi sir, everybody is looking for India as in China plus one as a destination for the manufacturing. How do you see the future of machine tool industry, and on that trend, how BFW is going to cope up that particular future demand?
Thank you. Very good question, and I'll answer this with certain data points. Okay. One, uh, if we take the last 25 years, probably India has grown 10 times in the GDP. Okay, from a $300 billion to a 3 point, we will end up with 3.7 trillion GDP this year. It's a 10x in the last 25 years approximately. In the last 25 years, I mean the start of the period, most of the period, we didn't have a demography advantage. We were having a bad financial management in the government, and we were not respected the way we were. So all with those disadvantages, we have seen a 10x in 25 years. Now imagine what this 10x will happen now when we have a demographic advantage, we are very strong financially, we have a stable government, we are recognized by the government, we are already by the world, we are already the fourth largest economy. This 10x, according to me, may happen in 12 years to 15 years. And if that happens, then we are talking about a $32 trillion economy by 2047, which the Prime Minister has said as a 100th year of independence. 32 trillion is a big economy. The per capita income, the consumption of the consumption category will go many-fold, right? And with the vision of the Prime Minister to increase the manufacturing contribution to 25%, we have a double advantage in manufacturing sector. That's one data point. The second, coming to the capital goods, in any country, the capital goods um, form about 4% of the GDP. Even if you take, 3% of the GDP multiplied by, the 32 trillion when it happens, it's a huge this thing. And any manufacturing will require some sort of a machine, right? So I don't think we will have any problem of a demand. But what has to happen now is the whole ecosystem has to get ready to cater to that need, because it's not going to be a very linear small slope improvement, but it will be a very exponential growth. The cultures of the organization will have to change, the way they look at it, the way they do businesses will have to change. The skill levels are going to be entirely different, so companies will have to be prepared, develop that, the skill levels for them to be. There will be a lot of consolidation that will happen. Some who are not able to take the pressure will not be able to do with all the agility. But anything that will drive is if you have capacities ahead of the demand. So what BF, to answer your question, what BFW is doing, we have seen this. What with a lot of customers, they're so much confident about BFW. So that gives us the confidence, and that confidence is making us set up a new plant where we are not doing an incremental volume increase, but a volume increase in multiplication. We're calling it 3x. That factory will be a smart factory, and we will be able to have a capacity 3 times of a present capacity in the next couple of years. So we believe and we are confident that our country is going that way, and we want to be prepared for that.
One last question, sir. You being the veteran and having so much of years of experience in this machine tool segment, lot of young entrepreneurship is coming into machine tool segment. What advice do you give to those young technocrats?
Keep your focus on the technology, because if you don't create a technology differentiator, then you will be one amongst the many, and there are many players in a machine tool industry. So keep a focus on technology. You will have to have perseverance and patience, because it's not one of those products that immediately you can scale and tomorrow you can start making multiples. And if you do that, chances of uh, you know something going wrong in the quality is possible. So keep the patience, things will happen, and don't compromise on anything on quality, because that's the key for anybody to build it, have a trust on you and build it over.
Thank you so much, Ravi sir, for giving us a valuable insights on BFW's innovations and their approach. We congratulate first of all to you completing the 60 years of this successful years. So thanks again for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking to me.